Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome back to another Pokemon TCG video. I am super excited about this video, you guys. Today, we're going to be opening the newest set of the trading card game, Lost Thunder. This is a really hype set for me. I am super excited because there are so many cards within this set that are insanely good and are being played right now. And it's just crazy the amount of cards that are in this set. This set is the biggest set in the entire game. Like, in the entire history of the Pokemon trading card game, this set, it's just crazy. There's so many cards. It's basically like two sets in one, so it's really hard to pull all the really good cards out of the set. But to give you some idea of what's in here, there's some really good stuff. Alolan Ninetales GX is fantastic. Then you have Zeraora GX. Lugia GX is pretty good. You also have Sceptile GX. And then you have trainers like Professor Elm's Lecture, Electro Power. You also have the Prism Star Stadiums. There are so many good things in this set, and I'm hoping that we pull some of the good ones that I will be able to showcase for you guys today. So of course, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and get right into the pack openings. Of course, starting with the left side. I'm so excited for this. I can't even tell you how long I've been waiting to open this set for you guys. There are so many good cards in here. And of course, for the first few cards, we're going to go slow. And then we're going to go pretty quickly once we've seen all the commons. So we have Litwick, Combi, we have a Marini, Larvitar, we have Slowpoke, a Larvitar, and it's a Mimikyu GX for the first pack. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so the first attack, Perplex, your opponent's active is now confused. No damage, unfortunate. Let's Snuggle and Fall for 10 plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active. So it's pretty good. It's alright. It's not the best GX. It's probably not one of the greater ones in the set, but it's alright. Then Dream Fear GX. Choose one of your opponent's bench. The opponent shuffles that Pokemon and all cards attached to it into the deck. So overall, it's an alright card. It's not the greatest, but at least we pull. It's funny how we pulled the GX in the first pack. That's insane. And then we have Mixed Herbs, which is a trainer card, of course. I might as well go over the trainer cards in this set, because they're pretty good. If you play two of these at once, then you heal 90 and remove all special conditions, but if you play one, you just remove a special condition. It's not that great, honestly. We have Flaffy and Electabuzz. So, overall, nothing too crazy so far. I mean, the Mimikyu GX, we're already starting off strong. So, one of the few things I really want to pull out of this set is Zeraora. I really would like a Zeraora from this set. We have Mareep, we have Vampy, Nincada, Marill, Wurmple, ooh, a Conflagrigus, and that's a really good card. Spirit Juggling, 10 plus. Discard any number of your bench. This attack does 30 more damage for each bench Pokemon you discard in this way. So this goes good with another card out of this set, and I'm hoping we see that so I don't have to spoil it. And then we have an Ampharos here. Once during your turn before you attack, you may put 2 lightning energy from your hand into the Lost Zone. So think of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you banish, when you have a banish pile and a disc in a graveyard. Yeah, you have a Lost Zone, which is basically the same thing as your banish pile in the game. Wow, I can't talk. If you do, your opponent's active is paralyzed, and then it does 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. It's alright. It's not the best, but it's alright. And then in grass, we have Morty. You can play this Pokemon only if one of your Psychic Pokemon was knocked out last turn. Your opponent reveals their hand, and you choose 2 cards from there, and then you put them back in the deck. Or your opponent shuffles them back into the deck. Stantler and a Kulawa. So, it's alright. I mean, the Confagrigus is really good because there's a deck, like I said, that goes well with another card out of the set, and it's pretty good. So, just wanted to mention that up here. So, here we have Chinchou, Hoppip, Pick-a-Peck, Slugma, Poplio. Oh! I was hoping to pull one of these. So, there's a deck out there called Lost March. It does 20 damage for each of your opponents. It does 20 damage for each of your Pokemon, except Prism Star Pokemon in the Lost Zone. Now, I heard that Jump Bluff is actually a short print, so it's really hard to pull this card. So the fact that we have it is insane. And then we have Suicune here. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is your active, you may have your opponent switch their active with one of their bench. Pretty good. And then for 70, for 3 energy, heals 30. It's not that great, honestly, but still, the Jump Bluff is really nice. Fairy Charms. These cards are insane. Fairy Support is insane in this set. Prevent all damage done to the Fairy Pokemon this card is attached to by your opponent's Psychic Pokemon GX and EXs. This is the Fairy Charm Psychic. There are 2 other ones that hopefully we can see. We have Go-Go, and then, ooh, the Shuckle. Again, there's just so many cards in this set that I really want to go over because they're so good. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto the bench during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic energies and discard them. Now, why would you want to do that? There's a Lonely Executor deck running around now that plays this, and it does 20 damage, I think, plus the amount of different types of basic energy in the discard. So use this to just put them in there, and then boom, you're off and rolling for big damage. It's a really nice card. Really insane, to be honest. But wow, we've only opened 3 packs, and I've already gone over a lot of the cards so far. Actually, no, we haven't really scratched the surface, to be honest with you. Alright, we have Litleo, Yamask, Skeeto, Chansey, Snubble, we have a Chansey, and then Steelix. That thing has so much HP, it's insane. So, we have Chansey, we have Steelix, we have the Psychic Energy, Alolan Dugtrio. This attack damage is affected by weakness resistance. Ooh! There it is, guys. Professor Elm's Lecture, one of the hyper cards, the more hyped cards of the set. It's basically a Bridget, but it's going to be the best Bridget we're going to have in this format. Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon with 60 HP or less, reveal them and put them in your hand. Insane card. Everybody's going to be wanting those. And then Mina. Search your deck for a Psychic Energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon. Unfortunately, this is your supporter for the turn, but the fact that it accelerates from the deck, you can't really beat that much. The only problem is it's pretty underwhelming as a supporter, but the concept is really nice, in case you don't have any of those energies that you need, you know. So we have Routes, Dedenne, Cyndaquil, Pineco, Eevee, and ooh, the Xerneas Prism Star. So the ability Path of Life, once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to become your active, you may move any number of energy from your other Pokemon onto it. It's basically like Tapu Koko GX except for fairies. And for 160 for 3 energy, and can't use this attack during the next turn. It does so much damage. It's absolutely insane, to be honest. And then that was the, I guess and then we have the rare Miltank. Reveal any number of Moo Milk cards. I cannot read. Reveal any number of Moo Milk cards in your hand, and does 60 damage for each one you revealed. It's alright. It's not that great, but Flaffy. Ooh. Draw 2 cards and flip a coin of heads. If you played this from your hand, put it into your hand instead of the discard. So you can just keep doing that. But, it's alright. This is a pretty interesting Sudowoodo, to be honest. If this Pokemon was damaged by an attack during your opponent's last turn while you're active, this attack does 80 more damage. Good lordy, man. That's absolutely insane. Alright, well, again, we haven't really scratched the surface of these cards yet, and I cannot. My hands, man, are just so slippery. I should have, I don't know. Anywho, Litleo again, Yamask. See, we're starting to see some of the commons again. Ooh, Snubble, we have an Espeon reverse foil, and ooh, Gramble. So the Espeon, you draw 3 cards for 1 energy, and then Energy Crush for 20 plus, this has 20 more damage times the amount of active attached to all your opponent's Pokemon. Play this in a Rayquaza Vikavolt deck and you're going off. Now apparently this deck is looking pretty good in this format too. If you have no cards in your hand, detect 130 more damage. And that's all you really need to see there. It's so much damage. That's insane. Kecleon, Sightseer. Oh my god, there's so many good cards in this set. You may discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw cards till you have 5 in your hand. If you can't draw any cards this way, you can't play this card. So, and then Whitney, draw a card, then draw 2 draw a card, then draw 2 cards for each other Whitney in your discard pile. Good God, I cannot talk today, guys. I'm sorry. I should have probably prepared myself for this, but hey, can't really beat them all. You know what? I should probably move the Mimikyu GX to the front. That way, it could be like right there. Boom, shakalaka. And it's just, you know, it's just chilling, having himself a good time. It's great. Cyndaquil, Purple, there we go. Combee, Houndour, Cutiefly. Ooh, another Gramble. That's insane. And then a Tapu Bulu. Heavy Punch. This attack does 20 damage for each of your opponent's bench. And then flip a coin. If tails, this attack does 20 damage, or 30 damage to itself. Again, it's alright. It's not the greatest, but then we have Morty again, Carbink, and then Shiinotic. I think that's how you pronounce that. I have no idea. Alright. Well, so far so good. I mean, we did pull a Jump Bluff. Dude, I cannot open packs. And you think I would be good at this. I've opened so many packs already, but whatever. Chinchou, Hoppip, Pick-a-Peck, Slugma. We have Poplio. We have Ninjask. And ooh, and Bullcephalon GX. This card is crazy good. You're, for 1 energy, Bursting Burn. Your opponent's active is now burned and confused. It's alright. For 2 energy, 50 times damage, Mind Blown. Put any amount of fire energy attached to your Pokemon in the Lost Zone. This attack does 50 damage for each card you put in the Lost Zone this way. This deck is one of the best decks in the format, and that's crazy good. It's so insane. Then Burst GX. Discard 1 of your prize cards. If it's an energy, attaches 1 of your Pokemon. Discard 1 of your prizes. So does that mean that you just... You get a prize? Or, I'm not sure. But, again, really good GX. And then we have Cascoon, Wait and See Hammer. Okay. You can only use this card if you go second on your first turn. Very, very situational. Discard an energy from 1 of your opponent's Pokemon. And then Netball. This is another good card. Search your deck for a basic grass or a basic energy from your deck and put it into your hand. It's energy search, and it's also a Pokemon. It's crazy. I don't even know how they got away with that, but it's so good. There are so many grass decks being played now. Again, the Lonely Executor is being played, and then we're getting other things. Wow, it's so specific. We have Cubchoo, Tangela, Alolan Vulpix, Snubbull, Marini, Durant, and ooh, Primarina. Whenever you attach an energy from your hand to 1 of your Pokemon, except with an attack ability or trainer, attach up to 2 energy cards to this Pokemon, or to that Pokemon, and then 80 for 3 energy, or it's alright. It's not great, it's alright. Girafarig, Mixed Herbs, and Stantler again. So far so good, you know? Bullcephalon's a really good GX. People really want that card right now, so I'm glad I managed to get one myself. It's great. Here we have Trico, Chansey, Pachirisu, Poplio, Spinarak. Ooh, a Hoppip reverse flow. That's kind of cool. And then we have a Alolan Persian. It's a free attacker. What could be better than that? It does 90 damage. With 30 less damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active. So if they have 1 energy, you're doing 60. So if they have 3 energy, you ain't doing nothing to that. It's awful. It's actually really bad. Spell Tag, now that's a really nice card. When the Psychic Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. Oh man, a lot of spread decks are using that card right now. Especially with, you know, a certain other card that's in this set. And I hope I pull one so I can explain it. But right now I'm going to keep it spoilers. Spoiler free, but if I do pull it, I'll let you know. Nincada, Blitzel, Bruxish, Slowpoke, Larvitar, Cyndaquil, in the Cabalion. Alrighty. For 30, it does Guard Press, and then you'll take less damage from attacks when you use that. And then for 3 energy, it does 80. If this has a Pokemon tool, it does 40 more. Okay, it's alright. Lost Blender. Put 2 cards from your hand into the Lost Zone. If you do, draw a card. It's good for a Lost March, and you can't really say much more about that. Lost March, it's winning tournaments, I heard, but it's not the best deck in the format. It's sad, because I really want it to be good. We have Litwick, Chikorita, Natu, again, Lost March, Houndour, Alolan Diglett, a Snubbull, and ooh, Electivire. Electrocharge. Search your deck for up to 2 lightning energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon. And then 190 for 4 energy, discard 3 from this. If it wasn't a stage 2, that attack would be busted, to be honest. We have Hitmontop, we have Faba. Ooh, choose a Pokemon tool or special energy attached to 1 of your opponent's Pokemon and put it in the Lost Zone or Stadium. It's a supporter for the turn, but you put it into the Lost Zone, meaning they cannot get it back. That's insane. That's so good, you know? I mean, again, it's your supporter for the turn, but... We have Trico, Chansey, Pachirisu, we have Poplio, Spinarak, we have a Stunfisk, and ooh, a Suicune GX. This is a pretty sweet card, to be honest. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is on the bench, you could shuffle it, and all cards attached to it into the deck. So if you don't get a one-hit knockout on this, you just put it on the bench somehow, you put it right back in the deck, and they cannot get knockouts. It's pretty cool. 120 for 3 energy, and during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon's attacks do 30 less to it. And then the GX does 150 for 3 energy, switch this Pokemon to your bench. Boom shakalaka, there you go. That's pretty cool. We have Fairy Charm Grass, the same as the Psychic one, but it's immune to Grass-type GXs. Pretty cool. Ninjask, and then a Magearna. It's funny how a Magearna is a rare, or it's an uncommon, when usually like mythical Pokemon like that are usually rare. I don't know. I just find that hilarious for some reason. But, hey ho, what do I know? We have Wurmple, Marini, Yamask, Stunfisk, Larvitar. Ooh, Custom Catcher looks pretty cool. You may play 2 Custom Catcher cards. If you played 1, draw cards so you have 3. If you played 2, switch one of your opponent's bench with their active. It's basically a Lysander if you play 2 of them. So it's pretty cool. And then ooh, we have Toxapex. Your opponent's active is now Poison with Poison Sting, obviously. For 2 energy, it's Venom Fever for 50 times. If your opponent's active is Poison, that does 50 damage for each damage counter on it. On that Pokemon. It's not great. And ooh, Grovyle. Now this is a really good Grovyle. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a grass Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you have 1 or even 2 of these, you're searching for 2 grass Pokemon per turn. It's crazy good. And ooh, another Custom Catcher. Wow. And then Fairy Charm Dragon. Yes. Makes your fairies immune. Oh gosh. Sorry. It makes your fairy types immune to dragon. Now that's pretty good if you ask me. Like I said, a lot of fairy support in this set. I really want Gardevoir to be good again, to be honest, but... we have Hoppip, Pick-a-Peck, Durant, Cubchoo, Vampy. Ooh, Trumbeak is really nice. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is in your hand, you may reveal it. If you do, look at the top card of your opponent's deck and then put this Pokemon in the Lost Zone. It's good for Lost March. And if that card is a supporter card, you may put that into the Lost Zone. And the Tyranitar GX. Yay, it's so nice. Lost Out. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this Pokemon's attack, put that Pokemon all cards attached to into the Lost Zone. And then 130 for 3 energy, that does 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench. Basic Pokemon. Wow, that's actually pretty good. And then Lay the Smackdown GX for 220 for 3 energy. If attack damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active. It's a stage 2. It's okay, but yeah. Stage 2s. Ugh, Electro Power though. During your turn, your lightning Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage. Just in general, like, doesn't matter. It's basically a choice band for that turn. For all of your electric Pokemon. It's insane, to be honest. We have Hoppip though, Pick-a-Peck, Durant, Cubchoo, Vampy. We have Lampent. Ooh, and we have Lost Blender's Secret Rare. Wow, that's crazy. We're getting all the good stuff on the left side of the box. Put 2 cards from your hand into the Lost Zone and then draw a card. Wowee. Not what I expected, but cool. Fairy Charm Fighting, again, same thing, but fighting. And then Skip Bloom. This what really makes Lost March Lost March. Floral Path to the Sky. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for Jumpluff and put this Pokemon and all cards attached into the Lost Zone and then put Jumpluff on the bench. Or, yeah, just put Jumpluff in its place. It's basically an evolution, like, insane. It's just so quick, you know? I can't even explain to you how good that is, because it's so good. It's so fast. The deck is fast. It sets up so quick, and that's what makes it good. We have Wurmple, Marini, Yamask. We have Stunfisk, Larvitar, ooh, and Heat Factory Prism. This card is insanely good. It's basically Scorched Earth from last format, but you discard a fire energy and draw 3 cards. It's crazy. And the thing with these Prism Star stadiums, they cannot be removed with Field Blower. The only way you can remove these stadiums is if you play another stadium on top. It's ridiculous. And then we have Toucannon, which is alright. Delibird, Bayleaf, and then Sudowoodo yet again. So the fact that we have pulled 5 really like GXs slash whatevers on the first side is kind of scary. Combee, Litleo, Cutiefly, Hoppip, Eevee, Blitzel, and then a Pyroar. So cool. 30 energy for 2 damage, or 2 energy for 30 damage. Discard energy from your opponent's active, and then 90 for 3. It's not that great. Kali again, Dedenne, and Heracross. So overall, we got the Blacephalon, which is cool. Lost Blender looks really nice too. I mean, just look at that beautiful card. Can't really say much more about that. It just looks nice. We have Onyx, Spinarak, Popplio, Morlul. We have Chansey, and there it is, the Celebi Prism Star. Devolve any number of your bench as many times as you like. Put each evolution card removed this way into your hand. That's kind of weird, actually. So I guess you can use this with like Lycanroc GX. You devolve it back to Rockruff and then evolve it next turn, and then it's kind of cool. Meloetta though, Meloetta cannot read. Your opponent's active is asleep because of Sing, and then Miracle Harmony. Flip a coin for each of your Pokemon in play that has the Sing attack. Does 10 damage for each heads of to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Ooh, that could be scary. The odds of it working though isn't great by any means, but it's all right. It's not. Again, it's all right. That's all you can really say about it. It's just all right. We have Trico, Pick-a-Peck, Scyther, Stunfisk, Chikorita, Alolan Persian yet again. Oh boy. And then we have Lugia GX. Oh man, look at this boy. This attack does 30 damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active. It's basically like Deoxys and Mewtwo from the evolutions. Evolutions, wow. 170 for 4 energy. If this Pokemon can't use his attack again, then Lost Perch GX. Put your opponent's active and all cards attached to it into the Lost Zone. Wowee. Well, there you go. Wow, we got a lot of good stuff so far. 8th Tier Foundation Employee. Put 3 Pokemon that have a Alolan in their names from your discard into your hand. And then, of course, we have other stuff, you know. Wow, I have not pulled a full art. I haven't pulled a hyper rare or anything crazy yet. I mean, we'll be at the end of the line. I guess we'll just keep pulling packs. Chikorita, Pachirisu, Hoppip, Carbink, Blitzel. We have Lapras, cool. And then, oh man, Unknown. This is really interesting. The ability is called Hand. There's 3 different Unknowns in the deck, in the set. Once during your turn, before your attack, if this Pokemon is active and you have 35 cards in your hand, you'll use his ability and you win the game. Good luck trying to get that to work, and if you do, please tell me how you will do it, because I will build that deck, and I will show it to you. Good lord, man, that to me is crazy, though. That's ridiculous. We have Onix, Spinarak, Poplio, Morlo again, Chansey, Scyther, and then we have Donphan here. Sturdy is what you would think, Sturdy. If this Pokemon has full HP and it would be knocked out, it's not knocked out and has 10 HP left. And then for 70 for 3 energy, during your next turn, this attack does 70 more damage. Well, it's alright. And oh, another Professor Elm. Wow. I will never not have enough Professor Elm's Lecture. I don't even know if the card will be expensive or not, but I will take all of them. Larvitar, Slowpoke, Cubchoo, Alolan Diglett, Natu, Lost Blender yet again. Ooh, and the other unknown. This one's unknown with the ability Damage. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is your active and there are 66 or more damage counters on the field, you win the game. How? How are you getting 66 damage counters on board? That's 600. Oh, I guess I should go over the memory energy since, you know, it's right here and everything. Wowee. I actually don't even know what this does. It provides colorless. This Pokemon this card is attached to can use any attack from its previous evolution. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I'm trying to think of a situation where that would come in handy, but I honestly cannot think of one right now. But that's pretty good, to be honest with you. Chikorita, Pachirisu, we have Hoppip, Carbink, Blitzel, Vampy, and oh boy, a Blissey. Look at this. Happiness Supplement. Once during your turn, you may remove a special condition, and then for 3 energy for 80 damage, flip a coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon does 80 damage times number of heads. Again, the likeliness of that actually being decent is but I mean, it's fun. And if you get 3 heads in a row, that's it. Lockout on like some of the bigger GXs in the format. So overall, that's pretty good. Bruxish, Durant, Mareep, Vampy, Linkada, Wurmple, and ooh, this is a really good Rabombi, to be honest with you. As long as this Pokemon is on the bench, whenever your opponent plays a supporter, ignore the effects of that supporter on your fairy types. So you can't Guzma fairy types. That to me is insane. I mean, Guzma is like one of the best cards in the game, to be honest. Counter game. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, this attacks if the Pokemon this card is attached just cost 1 less. It's pretty good. But again, yeah, if you can get the Rabombi on your fairy deck, it's good. There's another really good fairy type in this deck. I don't know if I'll get it or not, but we could certainly try. Meryl, Wurmple, Litwick, Combi, Marini, Kecleon, and Beartic. If the opponent's active is a GX or EX, it does 60 more damage, and then does... That's so expensive. Like, who wants to even do that? Honestly, like, who wants to do that? I'm sure nobody does. And I dropped some of the commons. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, routes. Dedenne, Cyndaquil, Pineco, Eevee. We have Cobalion for the reverse foil, and then we have Houndoom for the rare. Search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. And for 50 damage for 2 energy, if you have more prize card, or if you have more cards in your hand, does 80 more damage. That's actually pretty good. It's not too bad. Kirlia, Aether Foundation, and Quilava. Overall, I don't know. I really want that Zero Aura, but I don't think I'm gonna get it now. I mean, there's always hope. There's always hope. Spinarak, Nincada, Blitzel, Slowpoke, Bruxish, and another Heat Factory. Nice. And then we have Moltres. Nice. Again. You may attach a fire energy card from your hand to one of your bench. And then does 90 for 3 energy. It's alright. Custom Catcher, Hitmontop, and Magearna. So far, I'm not really... You know, we pulled some stuff. The Blacephalon is pretty nice, don't get me wrong. And maybe the Lost Blender is pretty cool. But nothing outrageous. Larvitar, Litwick, Chikorita, Natu, Houndour, Pick-a-Peck, and another Ampharos, alright. And then we have Spell Tag, Memory Energy yet again, and Vesmaquin. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Just a few more packs left to go, you guys, and we will be done here, which is craziness. Time goes by so fast when you're opening packs. Alolan Diglett, Trico, Chansey, Pachirisu, Poplio, Dedenne, and ooh, a Sigilith GX. Yay! Mirror counter. If this Pokemon is your active and is damaged by an attack by an EX or GX from your opponent's side, it's knocked out. Oh, it does the same amount of damage, that's right. 80 for 3 energy, that name is affected by resistance. And then Intercept GX, 60 times, attack does 60 damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active. It's okay. It's not the greatest GX we've to pull in this set. It's probably not, it's probably one of the worst, honestly. It's alright. Fine. It's okay. We have Vampy, Wurmple, Marini, Yamask, Stunfisk, and Meloetta yet again. Oh, and then Beautifly for the rare. Skill Dive. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, and then 30 if your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack. Prevent all effective attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon. How are you gonna knock something out with 30 damage? I would like to know. Like, good lord, please someone tell me right now how they're going to do that. 30 damage. 30 damage in a format when one-hit knockouts are essential in this game. Larvitar, Litwick, Chikorita, Natu, Houndour, Netball, and ooh, Tapu Fini. Dream Away. Flip a coin of heads, your opponent shuffles their active and all cards into the deck, and then 100 for 3 energy, your opponent's active is now confused. Again, it's alright. It's not the best, it's also not the worst. And we got Faba and Sightseer. I know I went through those pretty quickly, but... And those are some of the good cards out of that pack, so... You know what? I guess we'll have to take it as it comes. Alright. Eevee, Hoppip, Pick-a-Peck, Durant, Cubchoo, and ooh, Thunder Mountain Prism. Now that's really nice. The attacks of Lightning Energy, or Lightning Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's cost 1 less. 1 Lightning Energy less. And ooh, a Gardevoir. Now that's really good. Brilliant Surge. Search your deck for up to 3 cards, put them into your hand. And then Sensitive Ray. If you played a supporter card this turn, it does 90 more damage. It's almost as good as the Gallade from last format. It's not going to be, it's not as good, but it's probably the best we're going to see. And then, nice. Alright, we're down to the last 3 packs of the set, guys. We are down to the last 3 packs. Ooh boy, what else could we possibly get here? Poplio, Skiddo, Onix, Routes, Cyndaquil, Electabuzz, and a Alolan Persian, Lost Blender, Custom Catcher, and the Hitmontop. I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect from this last few packs. Probably nothing great, to be honest. Pineco, Combi, Litleo, Cutiefly, Hoppip, Raikou. Ooh, that's pretty cool. If you have any Lightning Energy cards in the Lost Zone, that does 90 more damage. And then Wigglytuff. Expands. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage. And then, if this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool that has Fairy Charm in it, it does 60 more, or 70 more damage. It's alright. It's actually not too bad. And those are some pretty good stuff. The Grovyle, the Skiploom. Alright guys, last pack. What could we possibly get here? Who knows? Pick-a-Peck, Bruxish, Dedenne, Cyndaquil, Wurmple, Wigglytuff, and the unknown missing. Wow, it's good to show this. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is active and your opponent has 12 or more supporters in the Lost Zone, you win the game. And since this is the last pack, I should mention that the card we're referring to with Spell Tag is Giratina, which we did not pull out of the set. But Sightseer, Delibird, and Cascoon. But overall, not too bad. We pulled 6 GXs and a secret rare. Can't really ask for much better than that. We didn't pull the Zeraora or the Ninetales, but hey, we got some pretty good stuff in there, I would think, to be honest. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I will see you guys next time for another Pokemon TCG video. I will see you guys then.